The skyline of Shanghai. It's where you see China's incredible rise, an economic story unique in history. Enormous wealth created in the shift from communism to capitalism. Now the breakneck growth is slowing, so to reinvigorate it, China's leader Xi Jinping is promising unprecedented reforms. Outside the cities, where almost half the population live, they're urgently needed, because the job of shedding state controls is only part complete. The issue here is land. Private ownership of land is still banned, pitting farmers against the government. This is Yunnan in the far southwest, people fighting to stop their land being taken from them. China's farmers, like here in Guangji village, can only work the fields. They can't sell them or borrow money against them. They're shut out of China's new economy. The authorities want to build a giant tourist village here. Seizing land is the main way they make money, so the tax system also needs reform. People from the area soon heard we were in Guangji. They hurried to the village, wanting us to hear their complaints too. Everyone about land rights. As you can see, it's an enormous problem. It affects hundreds of millions of people. And what's blocking change is the developers and the local governments who benefit from all of this.
If Xi Jinping ignores us, what can we do but rise up? If they kill one, there'll be another in their place.
Xi Jinping could really help farmers if he abolished the residence permits, which tie them to the land. But in the cities, they fear a flood of poor migrants will take their jobs and add to the burden on hospitals and schools. And major reforms are needed here too. China's communist leaders still control the banks and the financial system, but the financial crisis in the West makes them cautious.
They say, well, look, we've seen how well you guys have done this in Europe or in the United States, and we're really nervous about giving too much power to bankers. And so I think the state is still going to control all of the significant institutions. They're just going to keep pushing them to operate more on market principles.
And now China is richer, reforming is harder. Communist elites are wealthy and powerful. None want to lose out. So the leaders talk of change, but it won't be radical. They'll tread carefully, relax their grip gradually. Damien Grammaticus, BBC News, Shanghai.